Hello all, welcome back. Okay, let's look into the today's LeetCode problem that we are available. Means the problem statement is that largest color value in a directed graph. Okay, we are having a directed graph of n colored nodes and m edges. Okay, so node number is from 0 to n minus 1, and we are given a string of colors of size n, and each indices of colors like colors of I is a lowercase English letter and representing the color. Okay, color for the ith node, whatever the color. So in the branch, in the while iterating over the graph, so in the branch we have to count the number of color, means most frequently colored. So whatever the most frequently colored in that branch, we have to return maximum. Okay, like this. For suppose for in this example, 0, 2 and 4 are having the same color. Okay, so we have to return 3 for that. Okay, so let's look into the some this directed graph. What it is directed graph. Okay, so what do we mean by this directed graph? Like there is a node 1. Okay, it is pointing to node 2. So from that 1 we able to go node 2, but from 2 it is not possible that from 2 will go to 1. Okay, from 2 node 2 to 1. Okay, and similarly from 2 to 3 we are going here. Now they also there is one more condition that if there is a if the graph is contains cycle, then we have to return -1, else we have to return largest color value. Okay, so like this, if we are there is a sample example. So suppose there is a one node, like from 3 we are reaching to 4, and from 5 we are reaching to 5. Now from 5 we also going to 4. Okay, so if we see, it will be look like a cycle. Okay, but there is a one catch, that what will be the catch, that from 3 we going to 5. Okay, from 5 we able to go to the 4, but 4 we unable to go 3. Okay, so we cannot stuck in this loop. Okay, so when we cannot stuck in the loop, then it will not a cycle. In case of directed graph, it will not stuck in this loop again and again. Okay, so that's why it is not a cycle here. So this is the main thing here to understand. Else the basic approach is that if we given a tree, like if we given a graph like this, 1 1 to 2, and here is 3, like this 4 and 5, and here is 6, like this. So all are having some values like this, a, b, a and a, like this, and here also a and a, like this. So we have to calculate that these characters are representing the color of the corresponding node. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to do BFS traversal. Okay, so means on a one branch, like this first traverse on this branch, then traverse on this branch. Okay, and from both branch just calculate the whatever the maximum frequency, like this for this branch, what will be the maximum frequency for a, 1, here it is 1, for b is 1. Now a frequency for a will become 2, frequency of a will become 3, so it will return 3. Okay, if we go in this direction, frequency of a is 1. Okay, for this a is 1, b, this one 4, now it will become 2, now it will become 3, so it will also return 3. So for that, what will be the maximum frequency is 3. So suppose there is a one more node like 7, whose corresponding color also a, then it will the frequency for a corresponding a will become 4. in that case it will return what it will return 4. And what will be the maximum for this? The 4 one is maximum, so the maximum value, the max value will become 4 here. So simple approach is that construct a graph, and after constructing a graph apply a DFS. So before jumping onto the exact solution, let's look into the problem which I made. What's the problem? So what I did, first I create a graph. Okay, how I creating a graph? This iterating over a loop means iterated over the edges, list of edge, and based on that edge extract u and v, and based on that just create a graph. Means from node u we able to jump v node, so that's why we pushing that v node at u index in the graph. Okay, after that what we did, for each node, for each node 0 to n minus 1, for each node we do visited. Okay, and while visiting just do the DFS here. So what I did in this code, I am just checking if there is a cycle. So how I am checking the cycle? So for checking here I am taking the visited array and just mark the visited. If the and in the DFS method, what I did, first I check if the node is visited, then simply return true. Means there is a cycle, this DFS will return true and false in case of cycle and not cycle. So it will return cycle, and if there is a cycle, in that case it will return -1. Okay, so but is it working fine like this? We are on this third node. From third we able to visit 5, so fifth node also visited, and from third we also able to visit 4, so fourth node also visited. Okay, now when we visiting from 5 to 4, okay, it will show what it will show, the fourth node 4. This node 4 is already visited, and it will mark a cycle. But if if we say is in a directed graph, so there is a one path is this, and the second one path is this only. Okay, so both are different path. So is there a cycle? No. So that's why we need to calculate, means maintain the cycle separately. So what will be the exact solution for this? So for this we'll take two separate array. Okay, visited and the cycle. So what we did, based on the size of the node, what n will reside at visited and the cycle initially. And here in the previous code, in my previous implementation, what I am doing, I am maintaining this frequency array. Okay, frequency array separately for each branch like this. While I am for like this, while I am traversing for this one branch. Okay, like 1 2 3 5 and 5 to 4. So for this there is one another map, and for this second branch is 1 2 3 and 4. For this one there is separate frequency map. Okay, I am passing. So instead of this, here I am passing the separate copy of the frequency. So instead of this, we will take a vector. Okay, vector of array of and array should be of size 26. Why it will be of size 26? Because in the problem statement it's already given that all color is of English letter, lowercase English letter. Okay, and it will be of size 26. That's why it is we take array of 26, size 26. Okay, now in this, so first what we have to do, first we have to create a graph. Okay, while iterating over the edges we have to create a graph. So in that, from node u we able to jump on the v node. Okay, so based on that, based on the directed graph we'll create a this graph. Okay, after that now we have to take one variable maximum length. Okay, and we'll check, we'll do DFS for each node. Means we'll start DFS from each node, from first node to the n minus 1 node. Okay, 0 to n minus 1. Okay, what will be the range here? 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so while iterating DFS, we'll update the maximum length. Okay, we are updating here maximum length, whatever the maximum length. In the end, what we have to return? If the maximum length is into max, then we have to return minus 1, else we have to return maximum length. So let's look into the DFS code. Okay, so in the DFS, what we are passing? The current index, ith node, from which index we have to start the DFS, and the colors array. Okay, so in the DFS, what we did, first we have to check is it a cycle. So what it will be a cycle? What it will be cycle? So let's look into this a case of cycle like this. There is a node 3, 3 to 4 we able to go, and 4 to 5. Okay. Now 5 to 4. So this will be act as a cycle. Okay. But if if a graph is like this, 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 and 3 to 5, it's look like a cycle, but it is not a cycle in case of directed graph, because if we did not stuck in the loop, but in this case we will stuck in the loop. Okay, here we from here only, and there is a one path. Okay, that's the difference in between cycle in case of directed graph. That's why first we check here, is the cycle is there. If it means if you already visited, means for the current branch, while iterating over the same stack, if for the current branch, if node is already visited, means there is a cycle, then we'll return mine int max. If here, else next in the next step, what we check, if the node is already visited. Okay, if the node is already visited, in that case what we return? The frequency of particular color key. Okay, frequency of particular color corresponding to that index. Okay, so here what will we are using here, we are using here memoization. Okay, memoization technique. So how will extracting the frequency of particular index, and for corresponding to the index what will be the color, and taking a difference of this. Okay, like there is a color is B, so we'll take the difference, because we are taking a list of array, okay, of size 26. So from that we'll extract the frequency for that index, visited index. Now we'll mark both cycle and the visited node as a one. Okay, after that we'll iterate over, means do the apply the DFS for all of the its just immediate child. Okay, for the current index. So we'll iterate here. While iterating, just check DFS. If the DFS value is int max, we'll return directly int max value. Okay, else, in the else case, we need to update the frequency of the current character. Okay, frequency of for current node and current corresponding character. Okay, I, so what it will be, maximum of the, either it will maximum of frequency from the current node, or either from its child node. Okay, we'll extract the same frequency, maximum frequency, and update it here. In the end, when we are doing back tracing, so while back tracing, we already trace all the nodes in the one stack like this, 0, 2, 3 and 4. When it will return like this, if we take a copy of this image and just paste it here, one second. Okay, so when we go in this branch, okay, here 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. Now when we iterating back from 4 to 3, 3 to 2 and 2 to 0, in that case we'll mark this cycle, this nodes 0 is unvisited now, because we are traversing the new node here. Okay, new branch. Okay, that's why we are updating this cycle of 0 is 0, and in the end we'll return the maximum of frequency. But we'll update the frequency of the current node, corresponding to the current corresponding to the color of current node, and update that by 1 doing the prefix increment and return that value. Okay, so I think the approach is very clear and very simple. Okay, so I will repeat here. Okay, thank you all, bye.